Hey everyone, it's Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life here for my February layout share, and it looks huge, but mostly it's just because it's so thick. This month I was mostly working with my stash kit from the Shop It or Stash It series I'm doing with Daisy. There's a few that are not, and I had a lot of fun, so let's dig right in. Starting with this one from Twisted Sketches. And this is what the original, so you scrap it as much to the sketch as possible. The bonus challenge was to add some mixed media, so I did a little bit here with a stencil and some paste, and I'm documenting my fun coffee mug I bought myself when I went back to work for the mat leave that I was over with Nora. So this was in the beginning of 2018. This is using my stash kit, so I was able to use up one of the mugs and all of that, and I'll go more into that when I do my stash kit share, but this is using that, and I really love the way it turned out. Really fun and playful and vibrant. Well, not vibrant, that's not the right word, but pretty. Here is one I created. So this was supposed to be based off a sketch from Laura Rumble, and the sketch was absolutely beautiful. I created it, didn't love the way I had done. I didn't feel like I did the sketch justified, I guess would be the way to say it. So I changed it up a little and brought in my own comfort zone. So I did some stitching and just kind of did it in the middle, piled it on top of each other, and this is much more pleasing to my eye. And I love it. And this is using the stash kit because it was one of the challenges we were doing. So again, most everything is from that kit that I created. And these are photos, again, documenting, this was the day I went back to work. And so I had cuddles with my little ones, and then I took them to daycare and Jackson to his junior kindergarten. And it was just a bittersweet moment. And so I had to document it, and it was a really good thing to use. I went back to work in February, so this kind of Valentine's EXO tape, I feel like it works because it happened in February, so there's that one. Oh, I didn't glue this down. I love when I find out I didn't do, and I did do the journaling for most things. There's a couple that my pens run out, so I have to go back and do a few, but for most of them, it's all documented. This one is for Crafty Maven Getaway, and it was to use the really pretty mood board that Hannah posted. I decided to take that bottom wreath type feel along with the color palette that I saw and create this fun layout about my son doing some watercolor painting one day. He loves to just sit and paint, and he was making me a really pretty rainbow, and he has a little bit of dexterity issues with it's just one of his little issues. It's very minor, but so for him to want to do this it's a big step, and so it was worth documenting. And I did a really fun long title. So art is something that makes you breathe with a different kind of happiness, and I love that saying. And it's just really fun and playful. Again, lots of fun and playfulness. And this mixed media was fun for me. I really loved the way it turned out. And I struggle with mixed media sometimes, so that was nice. And this is why everything is so big and bulky. I created this layout for my son's birthday, and I used these fun pendants, which is really, really fun, but man, is it thick. It makes your layout super thick. I do not know how this is going to make it in an album. We're going to try, but I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen with it. But it is to document my son's birthday. He turned 5 in January. Ugh, how's that possible? Can't believe that. And so I wanted to document that with the number 5s around it. And I think this may have been, it was to use green. Oh, this was for Everyday Inspiration. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of what it was. And Dolly had posted this beautiful photo of her tree. It was a frost-covered tree, and I just took on the color. That's how I took the inspiration on, and I love it. Like I said, these are really thick, and I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but there, it's so thick. I don't know how that's going in the album, but I really do love the layout, so it all worked out. Again, just documenting him being 5. I have to stop growing up. And then this is for Lift and Sketch. This was the sketch version, I think. Yes, because we only did one episode this month. Okay, I'm with it. So we did the lift last month in January, and this is the sketch. This one's documenting my daughter's hair. She has crazy, crazy curly hair, and it is hard to put up. And there was something that was really funny that I documented, how I was really thankful that Barrett was going to be a boy, because now I only have to worry about dealing with one type of crazy hair. Because the boys will have short hair. And this is using my stash kit, which was really fun. And I used up this fun piece of paper. I wasn't sure that I was going to get used up, but I did, along with lots of sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. So there's that one. Here's my Valentine's Day layout. This is the second episode of Twisted Sketches, me twisting it up. And how I did it was taking the design of the hearts and just mimicking it, and then creating 3 different clusters of that, and then just hanging them. And I love the way that turned out. These are Valentine's Day photos from this year, so I've got all 3 of them in there. You can see I haven't journaled here yet. My pen's run out at this point. And very Valentine's Day-ish, which is the point, because that's what it's documenting. And I really love the way this works out. I am using the spare hearts from the layout you just saw. That was a cut file, and so I was able to use that and get them used up, which is nice, because you want to be able to use as much of your supplies as possible without having to put it back in your stash. But other than that, this is not part of my kit. This was just stuff from my stash, because I'm using all these chipboard. I was working on using all those chipboard hearts up. Here is a layout I did partly for the Secret Not Secret scrap party for the month, and I'm using up the kit from January that, remember, I had 3 layouts left to do. This is one of those layouts, and using that color wash collection. This is my son and my daughter on my son's birthday. He wanted to go for a swim, a family swim. That was his birthday wish, and so we definitely went ahead and did that. And I wanted to just document how sweet it was that he wanted everyone to do something fun and not just something to benefit him, which was, I thought, very sweet of him. And I love it. I did the little folded over thing. And then this is using, being inspired by a mood, like a color board that One Mommy Scrapping posted for us to use, and it was really fun. I love the way this turned out. Again, you need to do the journaling, but I did get another piece of mixed media paper that has been in my stash waiting to be used up, so that all on its own made me very happy. And I apologize if this is offensive to anyone, but this is documenting my bump 2 days before Barrett was born, and that's what I wanted to document, because officially, this is our last pregnancy. And so I'll just put a little bit of my thoughts there. And then I'm following a really fun scrap lift that I saw, and I'm using the mood board from the scrap party, which just happened to fit in with my kit, so that was awesome. And so it was kind of a 3-for-1 there. But again, really fun. Did some stitching, used lots of sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and my 2 photos with a little bit of layering. And like I said, these are just how big I was 2 days before he came out into the world and said hi. And finally, I have this fun, very different type of layout for myself. This is for the Quilter's Vibe, and it's my daughter being happy, which is all I needed to document there. I really love this photo, even though half her head's cut off and all of that. She's just so happy and sweet, and I loved that little shirt that she wore. And so I took on the inspiration that Daisy posted for the quilt, did some hand stitching, and then just kind of did the matching of colors with the embellishment, which is something I haven't really done before. So it was fun to play with. A little tiny bit of layering within my photo, and that basically does it. Again, no journaling. I'm probably going to do hidden journaling for this one, but I need my pen. So, busy month. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 layouts this month. I'm super happy with that. I do have my Project Life that I can share with you. And I don't know that I did any more. I'm behind in my 52 days. So I think I might have shared that one with you. And then I did this fun one of my daughter in her PJs. And this one of my son. And I haven't done the journaling yet. And that's as far as I've gotten. So that's, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm only 5 weeks in, and I should be 8 weeks in, but I'm not. So I need to get caught up on that. That is definitely a goal for me for the month of March. My project life, however, is basically caught up. These are the ones you saw. There's week 3, which is my son's birthday. I'm pretty sure I shared that one with you. Yes, I'm pretty sure I did. So week 4, I haven't done my little bit of journaling there, but again, just that this is the week that Barrett arrived and some Sean playing with the kids there. We saw this cool blood moon. It was just really cool. So there's that, and then this funny little Mombi, a sleep-deprived supermom who feeds on caffeine and chocolate and survives on sticky kisses and messy smiles. Mombis are masters of multitasking and sucking it up. And then there's the photo of me with my coffee, and then a collage of Jackson and I one day. Love that. And then there's those cute photos of Nora being silly. Just some Snapchats there. Week 5. I really like this week. I think it's fun. So again, everyone together. That was a yummy casserole that I made. And then my week card. And then this was the week Sean stayed home for the week because Barrett was born, and so I just snapped a photo of all of us holding him and did a little bit of shaker pockets with my little bit to say there. And then it kind of goes welcome home, so it spreads across. And I like that. I have no flip outs on this one. Can you believe that? So there's that one. And then I use this really fun, gigantic photo of Barrett because I just love it so much for week 6. A tiny little insert with just random photos going on there. Lots of Barrett and the kids. And then we had a crazy snowstorm. So to document that, I did a couple flips. There's that. I'm playing in the snow. Jackson was so excited. And then my daughter has a style of her own, and I had to just kind of document her crazy, adorable style. So that's a flip as well. And then finally, I'm up to week 7, which is Valentine's. So here's my beautiful flowers and chocolate from Sean. A photo of Nora and I don't know if you can see that, Nora and I. And Jackson's Valentine's Day card that he handed out. It was cold still, so I kind of documented that. We had Jackson's birthday party as well, so there's a fun photo of him with his friends. I just kind of wrote down what happened during the week, and then there's a little bit more about his birthday party, and then just a couple more photos of all my boys. So that's where I'm at with my project life. I'm staying caught up with that. I need to work on my 52 days. Alright guys, thanks everyone so much for watching. I will be back next month with another share. Bye!